Everything you know about the butterfly effect is wrong. Starting with the butterfly. It was never about wings. It was a typo. And it doesn't mean small things matter. It means something so much worse. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. I would know. I've tried. And I cannot stress this enough. I went in expecting a cute little fun fact, a vibe for a caption. And I came out genuinely shaken, like reevaluating things shaken. That is not a normal way to feel about a butterfly. So you know the line, right? A butterfly flaps its wings in Brazil and sets off a tornado in Texas. And everyone says it like it's poetry. Ooh, we're all connected. Every little choice matters, so deep. Put it on a mug. And I genuinely thought that was the whole thing. A pretty metaphor about how consequences spread out. Maybe a movie. There was a whole movie. No. It's a real thing. A real scientist found inside a real machine. And the cute metaphor is the least interesting part of it. So let me give you the official version. And stay with me, because it opens boring and then it absolutely does not stay boring. There's a meteorologist, Edward Lorenz, MIT, 1961. He's running one of the first computer weather simulations on a machine so slow your phone would laugh at it. And the dream, back then, the whole point, was that weather is just physics. Air, pressure, temperature, all of it obeying rules. So if we nail the equations and feed in good numbers, we predict the weather. Forever. Next Tuesday, next month, next century. Just arithmetic. That was the goal. Tame the sky with math. So Lorenz runs his model, gets a result he likes, and he wants to rerun part of it to look closer at one stretch. And to save time, he doesn't start the whole thing over. He just types in the numbers off his printout from halfway through and lets it pick up from there. Totally reasonable. We'd all do it. But the printout only showed 3 decimals, 0.506. And the computer, in its actual memory, had been running 6, 0.506127. A difference of 1 part in 1,000. Smaller than basically any wobble you can imagine. Rounding you would never think twice about. He hits go. Walks away. Gets a coffee, probably. Comes back. And the weather it predicted is completely different. Not a little off. Not drifting. A whole other world. Sunshine where there should have been a storm. Totally, unrecognizably diverged. From a rounding error. From a number too small to see. Are you hearing this? A typo too tiny to matter broke the weather. That is where the butterfly comes from. It was never poetry. It was a bug. Okay, so here's the part that actually got me. Sit down for this one. The model wasn't broken. The computer wasn't broken. Lorenz didn't make a mistake. The world the model described just works like that. The sensitivity wasn't a glitch in the math. It was the math telling the truth. And then, okay, I have to tell you the next thing, because when I got here, I made a noise. So Lorenz keeps poking at these equations, and he plots them out, draws the path the whole system traces as it moves through every state it can be in. And the shape it makes is a butterfly. I'm not being cute. I'm not reaching. The graph of his equations is 2 looping wings. They named it the Lorenz attractor, and it looks like a butterfly. 2 lobes, spiraling, never crossing. So the most famous metaphor in all of science, the butterfly, and the actual math of the thing, drew its own butterfly, by itself, before anybody picked the name. I need someone else to be hearing this. I need a witness. But okay. Here's the real one. Here's the part I genuinely have not stopped thinking about since. There's no randomness in his equations. None. 0. It is pure cause and effect. Every single step determined by the step right before it, perfectly, like a clock. And it is still impossible to predict. Do you understand how unhinged that is? For 300 years, the dream went like this. If you knew the position of every particle and every force acting on it, you could calculate everything that would ever happen. The whole universe as one giant equation you could just solve. Past, future, all of it. And Lorenz found a system that obeys that dream completely. Fully determined. No luck, no dice, nothing left to chance. And you still cannot predict it. Because to predict it, you'd need the starting numbers perfectly, every decimal, all the way down, infinite. And you can never measure anything in the real world that perfectly, ever. So the future is fixed and unknowable at the exact same time. Like, the answer exists. It's already written. Thursday's weather is sitting there right now, completely decided, no takebacks. And the only thing standing between us and it is decimals. Decimals we will never, ever have enough of. The wall isn't the universe being messy. The universe is spotless. The wall is us. Yeah, I had to put my phone down for a second on that one. Oh, and the butterfly itself? The actual butterfly? Wasn't even his idea. Lorenz gave a talk in 1972, and he didn't bring a title, so another scientist just made one up for him. Slapped butterfly and Brazil and tornado in Texas together to fill the program. Before that, Lorenz had been using a seagull. The most iconic idea in modern science was almost the seagull effect. We just got lucky somebody with better taste was running the schedule. So obviously, at this point, I went looking for the catch. There's always a catch. And I found the skeptic side, and oh no. Okay, this is so much more boring. And somehow, it's worse. Because here's the thing everyone gets wrong, including me 10 minutes ago. The butterfly does not cause the tornado. Lorenz never said it did. You cannot point at one butterfly and follow a line to one tornado. That is not what any of this means. There's no domino chain you get to trace back to a bug. The point was never that the butterfly is powerful. The point is that we are blind. It's not about the wings being strong. It's about us being too clumsy to ever measure the starting line. So anything that small is invisible to us, and anything invisible could be the thing that mattered. And it keeps deflating because it gets real. In the actual atmosphere, the real sky, not the model, scientists still argue about whether tiny nudges really do blow up like that, or whether the air just eats them, smooths them out. Maybe a literal butterfly does literally nothing. So the most famous "one small thing changes everything" idea in the world might not even be true about actual butterflies. The tornado doesn't care about the bug. We just can't see far enough down to know either way. Okay, let me tell you what we actually know, for real this time. Quiet part. We know the math is solid, deterministic chaos, fixed rules, unpredictable result. That's not a theory, that's proven. And it's everywhere. Weather, heartbeats, the orbits of planets, a faucet dripping. We know it's why the forecast falls apart after about 2 weeks, no matter how good the computers get. That's not a technology problem we'll fix someday. It's a wall, a hard ceiling built into the sky itself. And that number does not budge. Throw a supercomputer the size of a city at it, still 2 weeks. Build a perfect satellite, measure every cloud, still 2 weeks. It's not that we're not trying hard enough. The sky just put a deadline on how far ahead it'll let anyone see, and we already hit it. What we don't know is how far down it goes, whether the world is sensitive all the way to the butterfly, or whether there's a floor somewhere, a smallest size that stops mattering. We don't actually know if the tiniest things ever reach the biggest things. And we don't know what to do with the other part. The part where everything is determined, locked in, already decided, and still, no one, not even a perfect mind with perfect math, could ever see it coming. Okay, but here's what I can't put down. If the whole future really does hinge on differences too small to ever measure, then nothing was ever truly going to be predictable. Not the weather, not the next century, not anything. It was all always going to come down to some number, 3 decimals deep, that nobody would ever catch in time. And he only found it because he got lazy and rounded. How much else is down there?